Namaskar, I am Dr. Neha Dev. Our today's topic is action research. Before going to action research, first we'll recollect the meaning of research. Maule says research is the systematic, objective, and accurate search for the solution to a well defined problem. According to Tuckman, research is a systematic attempt to provide answers to questions. These two definitions reveal that research is a systematic activity. It has certain specified objective and it is carried out accurately. And through this systematic activity, solution to a well defined problem is found out. Then we'll see what is an educational research. Good says educational research is a study and investigation in the field of education or bearing upon educational problems. Witness says educational research aims to make contributions towards the solutions of problems in the field of education by the scientific philosophical method. According to Maule, the systematic and scholarly application of scientific method interpreted in its broader sense to the solution of educational problem. All these three definitions tell us that educational research is nothing but a research carried out in the educational field, and through this research problems in the education field they are tried to be solved, and answers to the problems in the educational field they are found out. There are three types of educational research. The first one is fundamental research, the second one is applied research, and the third one is action research. Fundamental research is also called as basic research. In fundamental research, a totally new thing, new theories, new principles, new laws, they are found out. While in applied research, application of these theories, they are done, they are tested. And what is action research? According to Stephen Corey, action research is the research undertaken by practitioners so that they may improve their practices. Lehman and Menes tell action research is a type of applied research conducted by the teachers, supervisors, and school administrators themselves for dealing with classroom problems and improving classroom practices. Halsey says action research is a small scale intervention in the functioning of the real world and a close examination of the effects of such intervention. So all these three definitions they explain the meaning of action research in the education field. Action research is nothing but a research carried out by any professional or practitioner, and that research is carried out to solve some immediate problem on the field itself. And by doing this action research they try to improve their practices. So we have to remember here action research is carried out by practitioners to improve their practices. According to Eliot, action research should be practitioner based and characterized by an absence of division of labor between practitioners and researchers. Here, practitioner himself or herself plays the role of researcher, and hence Eliot says there is an absence of division of labor between practitioners and researchers. In the education field, teacher plays the role of researcher when he or she is carrying out an action research. So teacher becomes a researcher. Now, as action research is carried out by any professional or practitioner to solve the problems faced by them in their practices and to improve their practices, we'll see some problems faced by teachers. First of all, problems faced by class teacher. Class teacher may face problem regarding attendance, retention of students. Dropout again a problem for any class teacher. Keeping control on the class or classroom management may be a problem. Bad study habits of students may be a problem. Homework not done by students. Students, they are not doing their homework properly. That may be a problem faced by any class teacher. Here are certain examples of the problems faced by any language teacher. Handwriting, bad handwriting of students, grammar of the students that is not proper, speaking skill, reading skill may be the problems faced by language teacher. Inappropriate vocabulary, improper pronunciation, lack of extra reading may be the problems faced by language teachers. Science teachers may come across problems regarding experiments that are expected to be carried out by the students. Improper diagrams, inappropriate diagrams, basic concepts they are not clear may be the problem. A specific example of problem in chemistry, balancing of equations not understood by students, etc. A social science teacher may face problems regarding map reading, diagrams in geography, in history, names of eras, names of kingdoms, years, etc. may be the problematic situation for history teacher. So, solve this problem, any teacher can carry out an action research. Now, here are the steps of action research. The first step is planning. To solve that particular problem, the teacher must have to do certain planning. The second step is execution of that planning, or that is also called as intervention. It may be a small intervention. After doing that action or intervention or experiment or any input, the teacher has to collect data by doing observation. So, observation is the third step, and through observation, teacher or here action researcher collects data. Then he has to analyze the data and find out conclusion. And as per the conclusion, he has to reflect, and again he has to do the planning for the next cycle. So, action research is a cyclic process. So, again, we'll see to plan, then to act, then to observe and collect data, and then reflect, and again to plan is the cyclic process for action research. Now, here are different cycles. They are conducted to solve the problem faced by any teacher. Now these different cycles, they are carried out to find out 100% solution for that particular problem. So through action research, the problem is solved completely or totally, and for that purpose as many cycles are carried out as many are required. Now, by learning the procedure of action research and by understanding the meaning of action research, we can list out characteristics of action research. First of all, it is a small scale research. The second one is practitioner himself is researcher. The third one is teacher solves his problem using scientific method. Scientific method is nothing but research. The fourth one is sample is the class itself. Fifth one is method use is experimental or mixed. Here we should remember that in action research both the approaches of the research that are quantitative and qualitative they are used. The next characteristic is it is a cyclic in nature. The next characteristic is planning is flexible, and the last one is quality improvement is the purpose. So through action research, practitioner, here our teacher, tries to improve the quality of teaching. Now, the importance of action research. Through action research, day to day problems in the teaching learning process are solved. Students' needs are satisfied. Interest and curiosity of the students are developed. Teachers get skill of research and get motivated, becomes enthusiastic and creative. Teacher can select better methods in teaching, and through this human resource development takes place. So that much is about action research. Thank you.